on, y'all? I am Kid Ghost, and you're watching Thru The Vine's Tastemakers. What's going on? Working on an upcoming release. It's called Bad Times, featuring my boy Mac. Working on FL Studio 10 XXL. Rocking the mini, the Akai LPK25. Rocking the KRKR Rocket 5s. These are the older model. I like the square model. I'm not really too fancy on that whole new bullet look. JBL floor monitors, 4311s. These things wail. And my Yamaha 124. This is my multi-track. Pretty much what I like to do is a lot of the times I'll have the vocal beforehand. My buddy likes to, he records random phrases and like stuff like that. He'll send them to me. But in this case, I started out with I came across the synth first. That is a filtered down, kind of like a roadie type of sound, like a electric piano. And then it just brightened up as I filtered it in. And then after hearing that, I just added the kick. That's usually how I start my track. It's just like that core rhythm, Let me show you some plugins that I'm rocking with a lot of the time. I'll show you some mastering plugins that I use. I'm a big Waves fan. I like Native Instruments. I like everything they have to offer. Pretty much right now, I have Sonic Maximizer by BBE. This thing is wonderful, man. It really grabs those highs. It just brings it out, and that low contour, it just really warms up that bottom end, that sub frequency, that little pop that you need. And then I'll grab the SSL from Waves. This thing is amazing. Do a mastering. This thing just brings out the whole track, and it just warms it up and crisps it up. And I have pure compressor just on top, very lightly, not even touching. We're about to break down the vocal real quick just to show you what I did with effects, compressing and stuff like that. These vocals, once you listen to it, it doesn't really need much, but I like to highlight a lot of things when I'm working with a vocal. What I like to do with a vocal is always compress it.
Bad times are like rolling
just to even out the waveform. So I'll throw I use this compressor de-esser from Native Instruments.
Already broken inside.
Yeah.
But I can be the surgeon.
Then I'll EQ it. I always bring up the higher frequency end so you understand the vocal more. Because you could always just throw a de-esser on top of it if it's too bright, In this case, the vocals were not the microphone did not run through a preamp on this certain recording, so I just dumped the preamp on top of it, which makes it just sound pretty much the same, if not better.
Bad times are like rolling a bad Dutch.
Just brings that whole bottom end out without really distorting it.
Especially when the lead's already broken inside.
A reverb. You know, reverb,
but I
delay.
can be the surgeon. Watch me piece this
And I
together.
just top it off
I don't
with
wanna let this
a
go.
graphic EQ so I can grasp certain
'Cause
frequencies
when
that I
it's
really do or don't want. I think
oh,
it's
you know
awesome,
you're
man.
making me
You can isolate
high.
the frequencies so tightly with that EQ. It's awesome. It's another Native Instruments Pro, product there. And that's pretty much it. I got releases. One just dropped on the 14th. It was Circles. It's a great track, very epic-y, progressive, main room, like that main hour track. It's released on HOS. And look for Bad Times, featuring my band Mac, released on Living the Dream Records, coming out really soon. So definitely check that out.
Every time